Bonita Bay Club members. My name is Payton Scarbrough, and I'm a member of your instructional team here at Bonita Bay Club. We're starting to see a lot of you arrive, and we're so excited to get this year rolling. And for those of you that are coming in the next few weeks and months, we're excited to see you and get this season kicked off. Today, I wanted to give you a little tip here using an alignment rod to set ourselves up for success with the driver. A lot of us have been told, which is great, and including myself, to play the ball, forward in our stance so we can hit up on it. And, most of the time that's generally off our left heel. If we have our ball position relative to our stance width, that can be a little bit inconsistent because those variables that we have with our feet can move. We might get tired, we might get sore, might be a different day, we might be wearing different shoes. There's a lot of factors that can change why our stance might change. So if I'm playing the ball off my left heel, but my stance is relatively narrow, or I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot, if I draw that line from that golf ball, it's going to be just left of center. And that's going to be really hard for me to deliver the club like I want to deliver it and hit it to where I want to hit it because of the separation and not enough space for me to do that. So how are we going to do that? Well, I have an alignment stick here that I have custom built for myself. Now, everyone was created differently, and everyone has their own unique size and shape, which is great. That's why it's so important that we have some sort of consistency to go off. Our shoulders or ball position relative to the center of our body is something that is consistent. Our shoulder width doesn't change. That's how it's been for our entire life. So when I take this alignment stick here and I put it in the center of my chest, this is the center of the sternum, my belly button, my throat, my nose, my chin, something in the center, and I draw a line on the outside of my shoulder, and I draw another line on the outside of my shoulder, I can visually see my stance width or the width of my shoulders. Now, this is important for driver, and we'll talk about the other clubs in the next coming weeks and the relative stance position based on the center of your body and how the ball should be placed through using the center of your body. But for this is perfect. For the driver today, I'm going to put this down, and I'm just going to simply, put this down in the center of my stance, and I'm going to put this line, basically off my left heel. We've already agreed that's where the ball should be played, right off my left heel. Well, if I put this one just outside, you can see my shoulders are just inside of my feet. Now that's something I can repeat and I can know in my mind, okay, if I just get my feet right outside of the width of my shoulders, I'm in a pretty good position to deliver that club right where I want it to go. But here's the kicker. When we set up straight, our spine and our hips are perpendicular, okay? There's my hips, there's my spine. We got to have some sort of angle to be able to deliver that club. Ball position off our left heel, and I come in here and I bring this right arm in, okay? My left arm is stationary. I bring my right arm in, and you'll notice simply because my right hand is lower on the club that my shoulders naturally accommodate. But we're missing one slight little key. So if my spine is like this and my hips are level, I have to readjust so that stays perpendicular. So I'm just going to have a little hip bump. Think about it, kind of 1 inch to the left, 1 inch back. I have a little hip bump, and I take that natural grip based on where the club and the ball is relative off the center of my body. I have created the angle that I need to turn around my spine and turn back through and release the club with freedom and no manipulation. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I look forward to seeing all of you this season.